up, guys? I got a super exciting video today. I've been really looking forward to this weekend. Today is Friday. I'm traveling about an hour away to what they call the Great Florida Yard Sale. I've never been there, but apparently they have one in April every year and then in November. So this will be my first trip to this. It's at a huge mall, and they out in the parking lot, I guess a bunch of vendors set up. So it's like one huge mega yard sale with a bunch of different vendors. So it's like a community sale in one place. So I'm really looking forward to that. So we're gonna go out and see what we can get here today. Then tomorrow is the trunk sale. I'm sure you guys, if you've been watching my videos for a while, you've seen the trunk sale in some of the last videos, and it was where I got all those golf clubs in an amazing haul. And then last time we went, we got a lot of really good stuff. So it's gonna be a great weekend. I'll bring you guys along, let you guys know what kind of treasures I can find while we're out here pounding the pavement. You can see what happens if you put in the hard work. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, we're pulling in the parking lot here. Let's see what it looks like. Can't really see anything quite yet. So it looks like it's an old mall. I've been here before, but I don't even know if this mall's still open now. Oh yeah, I see some vendors, some U-Haul trucks. It's gonna be a lot of stuff here, I think. A lot of cars pulling in. Let's see what we got. Alright guys, so we're back at the warehouse. I'll show you guys the stuff we picked up at that sale today. I got a couple of these. This is the first one we got. These are pipe holders with the tobacco thing in the middle. I paid $20 for both, so I paid $10 each. But I think I should get around $40 each for them, so it'll be 20 into 80 roughly. We got the Craftsman brushless, brand new, in the box, dual drill and impact driver. Really good set with the battery and all that. These are selling for about $125, $130 plus shipping, and I gave the guy $70 for it. I'm only gonna make about $30 after fees and everything, but this is a guaranteed quick flip, easy money, and you know, it's like one of those things that aren't gonna get returned. So this is kind of like a bread and butter kind of item. I got these two bicycle seats. I paid the guy, we came to a deal at $25 for both. This one is Persons brand. Persons, and then this one's a 1979 banana Troxel seat. This is a nice one. I think this one right here is about $40 to $60 resale value. And then this one's a really old one. This brand was kind of all over the place, but I didn't see any with this exact shape. But this brand itself was anywhere from like 20, but the more vintage, like unique ones were going all the way up to like around $100. The leather's really good on this one, and it's a unique shape, and it's clearly an older one. So I'm hoping to get, you know, anywhere between $40 to $80 on this. We'll have to see. Next thing we got was a Sony Receiver. I buy a lot of these older electronics type of things. They're easy to look up by the model number. You can see right here, the model number's on the bottom right corner there. STRDE598. That's how you look these things up. I looked this one up. I think if I list it, buy it now, wait for the right buyer to come along, I should get like $90 plus shipping. I paid $25 for it. This is a unique item. A 1989 Niko RC semi-truck. It's called the Wild Horse. Really cool. But I saw a similar one selling without the remote for $50, and I got it for $7. So I'll make some good money off of that one, and it's a really cool piece. Next thing we got, the two motorcycle seats. I ended up paying $90 for both of these, which is kind of a lot. I did see a similar set just like this sell for both pieces for $175. I saw people selling this seat by itself for up like around $120. This one for maybe like $60. So I'll put these two together, or I might sell them separate. I really haven't decided, but I think I can squeeze about $180 out of them. It was a sweet little old lady selling them, and she said she wanted $100 for both, and I offered $80, and she said no, she needed $100. So I started to walk away, and then she said just give me $90 for both, and she was so nice. I went ahead and did it, because you know, we're still gonna probably make 70 or 80 profit off of these. It might take a little while to sell, but I love selling old motorcycle stuff. Here's the other pipe holder with the jar we picked up. Nice piece. These are cool, you know, these always sell for like $30 to $50. These ones, like I said, I think I can get around $35, $40 each. Really cool pieces. Paid $10 each. I picked up a couple vintage Mickey glasses. These are not for resale. I actually keep these at home and drink out of them. I like the old vintage glasses, so these are just gonna add to my personal collection, and I only paid a couple dollars each for those. Other thing I got was this Solingen Germany fighting knife. I love old knives like this. This one's really well made. There's no maker's mark, it just says stamped Solingen Germany, but this is a fighting knife with a stacked handle. This is a nice piece. The guy was asking 25, I offered 20, he accepted. I know for a fact I can sell this for either 50 or $60 plus shipping. This is another item I picked up. I love old clocks, all kind of clocks, mantle clocks, wall clocks. And this is an old school clock. If you ever see this kind of clock, you can look it up by the brand name, Seth Thomas, and then it's called a school clock. So similar ones like this are selling for around $50. The lady was asking 15, I offered 10, she accepted. And she said it worked great. I'll clean it up a little bit and we should easily get a $50 bill out of it. 10 into 50, quick, easy flip, nice item. Here's the next thing we got. This is a really cool piece. It's made by Snow Village, but if you look up Red Owl Snow Village store, this is cool. These are selling for over $100, and the guy told me he'd do 25 on it. I gladly paid 25 because I'll clean it up really good, and I think I should easily get $100 plus shipping for it. Last but not least, the best item of the day. I saved the best for last. Boom, Snap-on torque wrench. I did pay up for this. I asked the guy how much he was offering, or how much he was asking. He told me $100. I offered $80 and he said no. I looked around his booth and then I started to walk away. As I was walking away, he said, hey, I'll do 80 on the torque wrench. So I went back and bought it. This torque wrench will sell for $150 to $170. If you want to look it up, it's a Snap-on TQFR50A model. And whenever you're out there looking up these crazy tools and stuff, that's how you look them up. They always have some kind of model number. And then you just look up the brand name and the model number. You can find sold comps just as easily as I did. This is 160 bucks all day, so I'll basically double my money before fees, but I should easily make, you know, $60, $70 profit off this one item, and these always sell fast, so this was another good item. All in all, it was a good haul. Tomorrow is going to be the trunk sale. There's about 50 vendors at this sale. Last time I went to the trunk sale, there was 175 vendors. So it's a huge sale. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. It's like a 2-day sourcing extravaganza. I love it. But I'm going to keep you guys posted. I'm going to bring you guys along for the journey. I'll let you guys know what we find out there. So let's keep it going. So I paid $380 for all this stuff here on the table. The estimated resale value is around $980. So you take away fees and stuff, we should net around $875. So I should clear like around $500 profit on this stuff. Then tomorrow's the trunk sale, so we'll see what we can find there. Okay, I'm an idiot, guys. I didn't finish unloading the truck, so there's actually a few more things that I got today. I got these Cypress Gardens Mustang skis. I've sold a Cypress Garden slalom ski for like $200 before, so I'm thinking I could get at least $200 for this set, and I only paid $20. We're gonna clean them up really good and kind of refurbish them as best we can. I got this little Western Union ringer bell thing for $5. These are selling for like 40 bucks. I got a nice pair of binoculars. The lady gave them to me for 15. Let's see what we got here. They are Hertel and Roos, made in Germany. But when I looked them up, I think they're worth about 40 bucks, paid 15. Binoculars always sell good. Those ones are in great shape. And then this was a cool piece. The guy that I bought this from, he actually hand makes these. This one has a nice blade and it has an elk horn stag handle, and he only charged $5 for it. Honestly, I think this handmade piece with the stag handle like this, I'm hoping I can get like 40 bucks, but we'll see. Okay guys, it's bright and early the next day. It's not even 7 o'clock in the morning yet. It's like 6:55 now. I just swung by my warehouse because it's just a couple minutes from my house. Got some Dunkin' Donuts. Got to get the day started off right. So I'm eating my breakfast. So we're going to head to the trunk sale. We're going to go out here and find some treasure. Let's go! It was such a good day at the trunk sale. I got so caught up in the frenzy of all of it that I actually forgot to film anything there. So I am sorry for that. I kind of suck at this YouTube filming thing. But I got all kinds of shit. So when I get it back to my warehouse, I'll take it out and show you guys what we got. Okay guys, so the trunk sale was a huge success. I want to run through this stuff, show you guys what I got out there. It was a great day. I love this trunk sale. It's like my new favorite way of sourcing. So let's get right into it. I'll show you guys what we got. I got this Dad Trek golf bag. If you ever see these, they actually do sell pretty well. It's like a small miniature golf bag, but its actual purpose was like it's set in a pro shop of a golf course. Probably this golf course locally where I live, Golden Ocala. But they fill them up with golf balls and then they sell the golf balls out of the pro shop. But every time I get one of these, they always sell for like $35 to $60, just depending on what's on the bag, you know. This one, since it's like a local golf course, it's probably gonna be only worth about 35 bucks, but I paid $2 for it, so it was a good find. I got this Canon camera lens, and the guy had a bunch of camera stuff, but the other stuff was kind of junky in my opinion. He was really trying to get me to buy the whole box for $20, but I really just wanted this camera lens, so I ended up paying $10 for it, but it's worth about 50 bucks. This was the very first thing I picked up at the sale that day. These are Jeep lights. They say KC on them. When I looked up this brand, they're like worth a bunch of money. The girl was asking $50. I offered $40 and she accepted. One of these are selling for like $80, so I should get about $150 for this set of lights, and I only paid $40. These Ariat boots, I probably paid more than I should. I paid $20 for them. It was one of the first things I picked up at the sale, but they're in really good condition, and I think they're worth like $45 or $50, so I will double my money on them. And Ariat's a good brand, and it always sells pretty quick. Now, I've sold a few of these recently. I don't know why. They're selling really well right now. This is the Kodak Medalist Carousel Projector in the original box. I just sold one of these a couple weeks ago for $91 plus shipping. The guy was asking 20 bucks for it. I offered him 15. He accepted, and with the box, it has the carousel thing that holds the slides and the projector. The guy said it works great, so should be another, you know, 90 bucks right there. The model number is KSB 5ER4. It's a nice one. I paid $10 for it. I think it's only worth about $50 plus shipping. The person told me they only used it twice. As you can see, it's like in perfect condition, so it should be 50 or 60 bucks plus shipping, and only paid 10. Be a nice flip. Picked up the Jvc Camcorder with the tape for $3. We'll have to see if it works and everything. It has a battery. I don't have a charger, so I might not be able to test it. But if I have these electronics and I can't test them, I'll just say they're like a pre-owned estate find. It's in good condition. I'll say I don't have a battery charger, so I can't properly test the item, but I offer a full money back guarantee. That way I can charge a little bit more for the camcorder. Instead of selling it for parts or repair, I kind of imply that I haven't had the chance to test it, and then somebody will buy it that is a little bit more risk adverse, and if there's something wrong with it, they can return it. I don't really care. It is what it is. But if it works great, you know, it should be worth like 80 bucks. So, you know, with $3, I'll take that risk every time. I picked up this nice model car. The guy was asking $15. I tried to offer him 10, and he stood firm at 15. But I looked it up, and I think I should be able to sell it for like 50 or 60 plus shipping. I couldn't find this exact model car, but I did find these other STP race cars, and the Porsche one was selling for like $50. And I think this might be a Porsche as well. Yeah, this is a Porsche as well, but it's a different model, so probably 50 or 60 bucks. Really cool piece though. That was one of my favorites of the day. This thing is cool. Whoop. This thing is cool. I got it from the same guy that I got the projector from. He had $15 on this. I offered him 10, and he said he would take 12. So we settled on $12. But you could like set up this timer, and it's a cat feeder. So if you're at work and you want the food to come out at like noon while you're at work, the food will like come out of this hole here. I guess you can load the top, and then the food will dispense whenever you set the timer to do so. And I guess you can record like personal messages, so you can be like, "Hey kitty kitty, time to eat your lunch, kitty," and the cat will come. Next thing we got is the PlayStation 2 with a bunch of controllers and the cables and everything. I paid $30 for this. As long as it works properly and everything, these are going for close to 100 bucks now, at least $80 for the console with 4 controllers. Next item was these Nikes in the box. These are really cool. They were only 10 bucks at the very first booth I went to where I got the Jeep lights, but they're in perfect condition. I've never seen these, and I know this style sneaker is popular with the original box. I haven't even looked these up yet, but for $10, like, I knew it was a good deal. Here's the model if you want to check it out. But yeah, these should be worth at least, I mean, I don't even know, but $50 to $100 depending on how collectible this model is. Scoop this up for $5. Jeff Gordon jersey. Any of the NASCAR stuff with this tag, Chase Authentics, usually sells pretty good, especially if it's a good popular driver like Jeff. So that's a good piece. It's in perfect condition. For $5 it was nice. I think it's probably worth about $30, $35 plus shipping. This was a pretty cool piece I picked up. It's just a little metal like storage box. The lid comes off, but it's obviously Harley Davidson. The guy was asking $15. I tried to get it for $10. He was firm at $15. I actually walked away and I came back a little bit later and got it for $15 because I'm pretty confident I can sell it for $35 or $40 plus shipping. Harley Davidson stuff always sells well. This is like a guaranteed piece to not get returned, so this is just a good bread and butter item. Thing we got is this Rowenta Steamer. I paid $10 for it. It's new in the box, worth about $50 plus shipping. I actually got another projector in here. I'm not going to take it out of the box. It's similar to the first one I showed you, but this one I paid $10 for, and I think it's worth about 75 bucks. I couldn't find an exact comp on these, but they're obviously breast cancer UGG style boots. They're not made by UGG, they're made by Greater Good. But I did see like new breast cancer boots, similar style, but they didn't have this like sweater material at the top. And they were going for $50 or $60 when new. This person was asking $15 and I offered $10 and they accepted. So I know I should be able to get at least $40 to $50 plus shipping for those. I did buy a lot of dive gear. You can see the 2 tanks back there. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with those. I'll probably sell those locally because I don't necessarily want to ship those. But I paid $100 for all the dive stuff. Some of it's on this table and some's on the other table, so I'll show you guys what all we got. But for $100, it was a steal. Like this vest right here, I didn't even look it up, but I guarantee you this is, you know, $50, $70, $80, $100 for this US Divers vest. It's in really good condition. These are the main things I always look for when I'm looking for dive gear. These are called Octopus, right? This is everything with the regulator, the dive computer. There's 2 of these sets. So they came in the whole lot for $100. And like you can break these things off and sell them individually. This dive computer right here is $50 to $100. This Octopus connection thing, these usually sell for like $30 by themselves. This is a nice regulator, US Divers SE3. You could look that up. That's probably a $40, $50 regulator. Here's the other regulator, another US Diver, another 50 bucks probably. Let's see, we got those regulators. There's 3 regulators on this set, so we got 2 of these US Divers Octo regulators, another dive computer with the compass. I think they're called dive computers. But either way, you know, just these 2 octopuses right here is easily $200-300 bucks worth of stuff. This was my favorite thing I picked up of the day. Anytime I find old skateboards, I always pick them up. So I picked this up. I just recognized like that it was a cool piece, and I figured that somebody might want it, right? So I posted a picture of this in a skateboard collectors group. This is actually Vision Skateboards Mark Gonzalez skateboard deck. It's highly desirable and it's one of the most iconic skateboards of all time. So this was just so good to find there. I can't believe it. Like I posted it in the group and all these people are messaging me wanting to buy it. So I'm gonna post it on eBay today. I'm gonna send the link to the people that were messaging me within that group to get some starting bids. But honestly, I couldn't find this exact one complete with the wheels, trucks, and everything. But this skateboard deck in better condition than this is worth like $500 to $750. So this one, like set up and obviously really used, I think it should be worth at least $200. But we'll see, and I'll keep you guys updated. And when I make a what sold video in the near future, I'll be sure to include this because this is one of my favorite pieces I've got in a while. All right, so I got a few more things on this table, so I'll run through this stuff and that'll be it for the day. I got these boots. They really caught my eye. I thought they were cool. I ended up paying $10 for them. I know I saw a brand on here that I wasn't familiar with. Capezio, C-A-P-E-Z-I-O. But they're really ornate, and then some of these boots that were really colorful like this were selling for like 60, 80 bucks. I only paid 10. These are in good condition, so probably 60 bucks all day for that. Yeah, this bat right here is worth about $150, and this one's in great condition. See, the guy wrote on there that it was a $300 bat, and he was asking $60. So when I came back to his booth with the bat, he told me he could make a deal on it, and he asked me what I offered, and I was like, could you do 40? And he said yes, he accepted 40. So paid $40 for it. I should easily be able to get $150 plus shipping. So this was a great find. This thing is awesome. 1995 Seadoo Racing Team helmet, brand new with the tags. That is too cool, man. 27 years old. Look at that thing. Beautiful. I don't even know what it's worth. I paid the guy, what did I pay for this? I honestly can't remember. I think it was 10 or 15 bucks though. It wasn't much. And I think this is a $100 helmet all day, but we'll see what happens with it. At least 80 bucks because this thing is minty. And it's cool. It's made for the Seadoo, so everything's waterproof inside. It's just like a jet ski helmet, but somebody would love to have this. Here's the last piece of the dive gear lot. This is a really nice vest. I forget what they call these vests, but this one's really nice. It's probably another 80, 100 bucks right here. This thing is awesome, dude. This is made by Lionel, but it's a racetrack. And this box weighs like 20 pounds. I don't know what's in here, but the guy told me that he inventoried it. It was complete. It's like SCA electric racetrack. So I guess it's kind of like an old slot car track or something. But I couldn't even find sold comps on this thing. It's in the original box, and it has everything in it according to him. He told me he wanted $30 for it. It was the same guy I got the skateboard from, and he accepted 30 bucks. It was kind of a gamble on my end because obviously I didn't have any sold comps, but I've sold a lot of Lionel stuff, and I've never seen a Lionel racetrack like this. So I'm really intrigued by it, and just by looking at it, I think it's gonna be 100 to 200 plus, but I really don't know for sure without doing a little bit more research. But I'll definitely keep you guys updated with that piece because that was a banger right there. This was cool. There was a booth out there raising money for breast cancer. So I found this there, and I asked him how much they wanted, and I think the guy told me like $3. Samsung, or wait, is it Samsung? Panasonic, sorry. DVD, VCR combo with the remote and cables. That's at least 70 bucks right there. That's gonna be good money. So I always seem to find golf clubs at that trunk sale, but it isn't. We are in golf capital of the world, so I'm not surprised. Jeez, these things are stuck together. But I paid $100 for both sets. If you know golf, you'll know these are good sets. Ping G2. That's a little bit older set, but I think this set should be worth around 100 to 150 bucks. And then we got these. These are really old, but really desirable. Ping I2 orange dot irons. They make these in different colors. You see the orange dot there? They have orange dot, blue dot, green dot, black dot. Some are more desirable than others. I think the black dot are the best ones you can find. But this is a good set right here. Complete orange dot set. And like I said, I paid $100 for both of these sets. And I think this one is worth about $150. I think this one's worth probably $125-ish. So it's going to be 100 into like 275. So those would be good flips. Golf clubs always sell pretty quick too. The very last thing of the day was this White's metal detector. It's called the Coin Master. It was funny, I was like walking around this one booth, I didn't see anything, it was kind of a bunch of junk. So I started to walk away, and then I heard the girl say, "Does anybody need a metal detector?" So I doubled back and I said, "Did you just say you had a metal detector?" And she was like, "Yeah," and she showed me this. And I'm familiar with this brand, White's. And then she picked it up and she's like, "It's only $2. So it was a no-brainer. I didn't even look up White's Coin Master, but I bet if you look it up, you'll see that it was a great buy at $2. But that's everything we got this weekend. It was a 2-day sourcing extravaganza. It was so fun. I was really looking forward to it. The weekend definitely delivered. We got a lot of cool stuff that's going to keep us busy going into next week. I'll get all this stuff listed within the next week. So that's what I do. I go out and source all this stuff, but I don't just continue to go sourcing. I take time to hammer through all this stuff, get it all listed, get it on my shelves back here, and then I just repeat the process. Like, yes, I love sourcing. It's so much fun, but there's a lot more to this business, and I'm in the business to flip things quick, get the money in. So that's what I'm going to do with all this stuff, as you guys have seen. So I was editing the video and then I realized I forgot to do the outro. It's like early in the morning. Sorry, I just woke up, but I want to get this video posted. And sorry this video ran so long. So if you watched it till the end, I really appreciate it. I'm working on some other videos, so I'll be dropping those soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.